Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and I'm here with a new game for the channel called Avorion, No Time for BS. So I wanted to show you guys this game. This game is a exploration, building, procedurally generated space game. Kinda flew in under the radar, so to speak. Very cool, though. Avorion is a game very, I don't know, almost Minecrafty. There is a huge amount of creativity in this game. If you are a creative builder, this is probably the game for you. You can see right at the top of the screen there, it says press F5, and there's a reason why. See all these ships here? Boom. It can load up all these different ships. It's just creating ships. You could make any of these if you wanted to. The amount of stuff that you can create is completely up to your imagination, but it doesn't stop there. It's not just about creating ships. You can also mine stuff and trade and be a pirate and fight and have drones and fleets and docks and all kinds of crap. Look at this thing right here. Holy Jesus. Looks like a freaking... That looks very, very menacing. Look at the wings on the side there. Here we have our nice little space pole. No big deal. Kind of looks a little bit like a police baton. Old style police baton there. We're going to go ahead and jump in real quick with a single player game. I created just like a real quick default galaxy to kind of like mess around with. You can see right here, there's a seed number that's generated. We're going to put this at normal difficulty. Now, understand that this also is, it can be a multiplayer game. There's dedicated servers and personal servers and all kinds of stuff. Maybe we'll do some multiplayer at some time. I don't know. Does anyone else play this game? Any of you guys got servers of your own? Maybe I'll hop on there and we'll have some fun. Let's go ahead and name this galaxy. We'll just call it Grayland. Put collision damage on full. Creative mode just means that you're not going to have any troubles with, you know, enemies or pirates and things like that. But I don't mind. Let's go ahead and put this at normal so we can actually get waylaid and stuff. Now, there is a tutorial for this game. And also, in case you want to check it out, I'm going to have the link to the Steam for this game in the description below. The game just come out on early access today. Well, I'm recording this today, but you may be watching this tomorrow. So, there's a lot of things to know about this game. I'm going to go ahead and press spacebar here. And we are going to go through the tutorial because you want to do the tutorial. Big time. So over here we have the tutorial button. I'm going to go ahead and click on this. You can see right away we're just given this crappy little drone. And I'm going to go through this. Use the mouse to look around the sector. So pretty standard, you know, pretty standard ability there to just kind of look around and do things. Use the mouse wheel to zoom. So we can go ahead and move in and out. You may have noticed your ship turning around. Your ship will automatically steer in the direction you're looking. Try it out. Do one full rotation. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can hold down the CTRL button. And what that does is, see here, it allows us to kind of like move our weapons and our camera, but our ship stays in the same direction, which is pretty damn cool. You still have to use your mouse to use the UI and select things. Hold the shift to release your mouse pointer and click away this message. See, if you hold down the shift, this allows you to go all around the screen. This is pretty consistent with games like, I don't know, Black Desert Online that had a system like this. Because it's very, you know, it's very first person. Oh, look, there's a ship right over there flying past us. Very first person-ish, but if you want, you can hold down the shift button to kind of like click on things. You can always end or restart the tutorial with the tutorial button. It's the question mark at the top. All right, very good. W and S keys for flying forwards and backwards. There we go. Your thrusters automatically brake when you stop pressing X. Pressing backwards won't make your ship brake harder. So just FYI on that. If you think that you're going to use like real-world thrusters or something like that to stop harder, it doesn't quite work that way. Not like it's a big deal. I think I'm going to press backwards anyway. For a hardcore brake, you have to turn your ship around and accelerate or even boost in the opposite direction. This is especially important for larger ships with high mass. So at the top over there, you got a velocity display. Okay, very good. Second bar is the program velocity that your ship will fly. Blue means you're flying in the direction your ship is looking. Orange means you're flying in an opposite direction. Okay. We also, of course, have strafe buttons here. We're not strafing real good because all we have is like two crappy little thrusters. Now we have an asteroid. So this is going to teach us the very, very basics to mining. So use the middle mouse button to select this asteroid by clicking on it. The middle mouse button, very important. You can select almost anything in the game with the middle mouse button. Just good to know, especially when we start doing some building, you'll kind of get an idea. So we'll hold down the space button here, put our thrusters into overdrive, and now remember, we're gonna brake automatically. Oh Jesus, hopefully I don't hit the friggin', hold on. Oh God, brace for impact. Okay, that was close. Use your mining lasers to mine the asteroid. So, just hold down on the button here. Look at this. Like little blocks break off. I love that because everything in the game is very block-like like this. So from building to damage to mining, we're going to be messing around with blocks like this. And that's cool because everything has its own damage. Everything has its own values. So as we start messing around with our ship, different parts of the ship can be upgraded to better metals and they're lighter and heavier. It's very cool. So resources are collected automatically by flying near them. Your collected resources are displayed in the top left of the screen. So if I hold down over here, I can release my my mouse again. And you can see here, now each of these, just like in old school World of Warcraft, I think I almost said like Werecraft or Whorecraft or something. All these things go in order of their like power level. I don't know, their rarity. So the crappiest metal is iron, then titanium, then nanite, then trinium, xanium, Agonite, and then finally Avorion. Now, I don't know if this is called Avorion or Avorion. I call it Avorion because Orion is a constellation and it kind of makes sense. So, your collected resources are displayed. Okay, so all players start out with the mining drone. That's this little crappy thing that we have right now. Even if you get blasted, you always at least have a mining drone. So you can restart somewhere. But you can buy insurance for your ship. It's crazy. Now, understand, I'm very new at this game. Like, I just started playing this game a little while ago. And there's a lot more to this game than I have figured out yet. So we're going to learn a lot of this stuff together. But I think that this is a game that deserves a second look. And may deserve a little bit of your attention if you like that exploration, survival, building kind of game. So let's go ahead and continue here. Mine more asteroids until you have 1,000 iron. Asteroids that are rich in resources have bright spots. So basically what it's saying... Okay, see right there? See how this asteroid has like little spots on it? Remember, middle mouse button to select. This is the kind of asteroid that we want. This is going to have more stuff on it than the other asteroids. So I'm going to go ahead and mine this real quick. I'm not going to subject you guys to this. And I'll be right back in a second when we have 1,000 iron. They call me Gray the Miner. There we go. Okay, so now we have 1,000 iron. Click this button to found a new ship. Very good. Let's go ahead and use our left shift button over here. Found ship. Cost 100 iron. No big deal. We're going to name this ship the USS... Great Blaster. I don't know. That's good enough for me. All right. So now here we are. Here's our ship. This delicious block. Very Borg Cube-esque. Click on this button to enter the building mode. You can also enter the building mode with B, by the way. So welcome to the building mode. In here you can build, modify, and arm your ships. Hold the right mouse button and mouse to look around. So this is kind of how we drag the ship around. This, oh god, we have this freaking asteroid sitting here. This little arrow is pretty useful because the arrow tells us what direction the ship is facing. So this over here on this side is the front of the ship. This is the overview of your ship properties. Yellow stats are an inconveniences. Red stats are bad and may cause problems. So when we build this ship, it's going to give us a little bit of like an idea about what we're looking for. So if we want more thrust or if our pitch sucks or something like that, we're going to want to take care of that. These are your tools for shipbuilding, mirroring, coloring, snapping blocks to grids, deleting blocks. There's all kinds of stuff here, man. It is freaking amazing. I do like mirroring. What that allows us to do, well, here, let me show you. So, like, if we mirror like this, now anything that we do on this side will be mirrored on this side. So if you like having ships that are proportionate, you could use this, and it's kind of nice. So, with this button, you can open the entire building inventory. All right, you guys ready? So, here we go. Oh, God. Here's some of the different blocks. Now, obviously, you know, a lot of these blocks are duplicates, for instance, but there are blocks that you need to access the higher tiers of stuff for. Like, I think titanium has some different stuff that we don't get, or maybe here. There's, like, some sort of, like, generation network. It creates, like a shield property or something like that. Let me see here. Thrusters, docks. Oh, here we go. Shield generator. So, we got a shield, we got an energy container, another generator. And if you notice over here, in the iron, we don't have generators. So, but this iron's all we have right now, because we haven't managed to mine anything else. So, With this button, you can view the entire building inventory. Okay, very good. This is the default ship block, average price, average durability, no special capabilities, very good. We got an engine block, gives us acceleration, velocity. When placing an engine, turn your camera to see which way it is facing. So that's, again, why it's important for us to know about this arrow over here. So, go ahead and continue here. This is the crew quarters. Okay, so in this game, it's almost very much a management style game as it is an exploration game. You have to get crewmen and you have to hire them and put them into places on your ship. Yeah, this game is a little bit more, there's more to this than meets the eye. So if you have guns, you need to have people manning those guns. If you have mining lasers, you need to have people manning the mining lasers. If you want to repair your ship, you need to have people that are designated as mechanics. Now, some things are automatic. There's some weapons that like auto-lock and stuff like that. We'll go into that a little bit more in a second here. Your ship needs a crew, and your crew needs living space. The more crew quarters you have, the more crewmen you can have to work. There's a thruster block. It increases our rotational speed depending on the position. It also brakes your ship and reduces drifting. So, we can change the size of the current block. Hold the ASD and W and move this mouse. So you can see right here, the engine, we can cause all kinds of craziness here. If we hold the S key, we can go this way. So A was, oh, crap, okay. A was this way. Horizontally, I guess. S is this way. And then we can make it long. And then it says you can delete blocks and turrets by selecting them with the middle mouse button and pressing delete. So that's kind of important to know. The reason why is because like when I first started the game, I kind of like brushed past that and I couldn't get rid of some turrets that I'd put in wrong places. And I was like, what the fuck? Why don't these turrets go away? All right, let's continue here. Use engine, thruster, and hull blocks to extend your ship. Build thrusters to make sure you can brake and turn, and build an engine so it can fly forward. Okay, so that's what we have to do. So first things first, though, we're gonna need crew quarters, right? I don't know, when it comes to, like, building ships and stuff like that, I don't always make the best looking of ships, but we'll just kind of make something simplistic, and then we'll make it better as time goes on. So crew quarters, right? I don't know, I figure those would want to be in the front here. Get our crew quarters here. We'll go ahead and start making some crew quarters. That's all jacked up, so remember how to delete it. We're gonna press on our middle mouse button, then we can just click delete, and that'll go ahead and get rid of it. So we're gonna continue to use our mirroring here, if I can do this without getting all jacked up. There we go. Now over here, this is gonna tell us exactly how much crew we can fit. So right now you see, we put these crew quarters together over here, and it fits 8 crew members. Now there's more to this than that too. Doing the crew quarters here, we can also merge crew quarters. So like if we go over here to select blocks, and we start selecting these blocks, let's say we want all this to be just one solid block, we can go over here to merge selected blocks. And if we click on it, it is now merged. Now what that means, when you merge something like this, what that does is this is now one solid entity. So that's important for when you're taking damage, because just like when we were hitting the asteroid, if you hit the asteroid on a smaller piece, it takes less damage to break a piece off of it. Same thing with your ship here. If you have just a small crew quarter, it's gonna have a low amount of hit points, and if something hits it and blows it up, you're gonna lose that piece, whereas now we have a much larger crew quarter, so it can take more damage. Of course, unfortunately, if someone does enough damage to the entirety of the crew quarter, we're gonna lose the whole thing. Let's go ahead and put some engines on real quick. All right, so we got some crappy little engines. Let's go ahead and let's make like little wings on our ship here. Let's see here, kind of out this way here. Couple more wings going out this way over here, like this. There we go. This is the USS Sad Cross. Looks kind of sad. Let's go ahead and build it out a little bit more over here. We're gonna build this out a little bit more, just kind of make it a little bit longer. Right about like that there. Starting to look a little bit better. And right about here, there we go. All right, so there we go. This is just a sad little ship. Now there's so much more here, understand. In fact, I'm gonna show you a little bit more. So here, for instance, we have the iron edges, and if you want to start like moving this stuff around, hold down the R key and watch. You'll be able to like grab pieces of it, and look, you can flip it in all the different directions that you could possibly want. So, like, I don't know, if we wanted to make like little corners or something like that, there we go. And we'll do one more on the other side here. There. Now we've got like, I don't know, little narrow corners here. Again, this is like very basic what I'm doing here. So now we're gonna need some thrusters. Now we have the engines on the back. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'll do something else real quick. Let's go back over here to select blocks. Just selecting these blocks here. So these 4 engine blocks, I want all this to become 1 engine, for instance. So see how it's like 4 little engines? If we go back over here to merge, watch this. Boom! Now it's 1 giant engine chunk. So kind of cool how you can do it that way. You can also undo right here or redo. So kind of cool. It tells you the entirety of the blocks, but not only that, it also tells you anything that you do, like when you do things with this little area, like how you can merge and unmerge. Over here kind of tells you what the change was, what happened when you did that. So that's kind of cool. So we've got that down. Let's go back over to, let's see over here. We don't want no hulls. We're going to need some cargo eventually as well. Here we go, thrusters. So we're going to need some thrusters for sure. Basically what thrusters do is they allow you to increase your rotational speed. Look at the size of the thrusters it has on here right now. That is like really, really big. We can probably go ahead and like make this much, much smaller. Like this right here. Remember, we can make it as small as we want. There we go. And we'll just make some thrusters here. Let's do, let's see. Let's do like 1 here. I'm just kind of like messing around. 1 here. And yeah, we'll do like 3 like that. So now it's kind of like little off-put thrusters there. Yeah, that's all right. There you have it. Now we need more stuff though. We need mechanics and we need a crew. So let's go do that real quick. The ship is ready. So let's go ahead and exit building. Continue with our tutorial here. You can change back to the drone at any time. For example, when your ship is damaged, you have to gather resources for repairs. Just press the T button while no target is selected and then simply press the drone button at the top right of the screen. So, just an FYI there. There we go. There's our little drone again. Look at how tiny the drone is compared to that thing we made. It's kind of impressive to know that even the crappy little block that we had was actually that big. Your drone can collect resources to do hyperspace jumps like a ship. Use it for scouting when your main ship is too badly damaged. And then to get back into your ship, all you have to do is just make sure you select it. Remember, middle mouse button, and then press T or F. So we'll just press T here. There we go. Every ship has a different shape. You might have to reposition your camera. Use the hold left out button and move the mouse up, down, left, or right. And that is true. If I hold, I like the positioning of the camera right now. It's fine. But if we wanted to, we can move this all over the place. So we could hold down out like this, and there we go. We can move all over the damn place like this right here. So I kind of like right about, there we go, right about here, I'd say. That's pretty spot on, man. If we wanted to, we could also have like more of a 3/4 view like this if we wanted. See that right there, how it's kind of a 3/4 view? In fact, let's mess around with that real quick. We won't have like the perfect view. We'll have like this little view right here where it's kind of a little elevated. You can also reset the camera, hold the left out button. So all we have to do is hold it, and there you go. It's reset back to where it was. I had it kind of like this a little second ago, so we'll do that. Zoom in and out. All right, very good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so that as it is, we need a crew, so let's go ahead and fly over here to this station that's been lovingly selected for us. We also kind of want to make sure that we don't end up like running into anything. Right over here. Hold on now. We're going a little bit too fast for comfort. There we go. Come in nice and slow. Go ahead and select right over here. Now you can see it says press F to interact. Our little guys over here aren't really moving us too well. I'm probably going to have to change the pitch a little bit. You can see, strafing is kind of a pain in the ass right now. I think what we might want to do is put some of these little strafing guys on the like the back portion of our wings or something like that. There's a lot of physics to this game here, so just something to note. Let's go ahead and real slowly come into the dock here. Real slowly, 0.4, 0.3, there we go. All right, press F to dock, here we go. This is the automated interaction system of the resource depot. Oh my god. El Pos Magu. Obviously, that's procedurally generated. How can I be of service? We're going to go ahead and hire some crew. You can see the tutorial in this game is very good. I got to give it to the tutorial. It pretty much makes you go, it does everything for you. Hire 1 vanilla crewman. Okay, so we can go over here. There's 1, hire. Looks good, close the window. Open the ship to assign the crew. We'll go ahead and do that over here. There's our great blaster. So right over here, it says, in this menu, you can oversee your crew and assign crewmen to jobs. Some parts of your ship only work if there are crewmen to maintain them. When you extend your ship, you need more different crewmen. Some more advanced crewmen cannot be assigned. You'll have to hire them at a station. So what that means is right now we have a vanilla crewman, and he can do a majority of things, but sometimes there's going to be crewmen that are specific to different jobs. So right here it says we want a mechanic, so let's go ahead and assign it. There we go. Looks like we're good to go. Close the window once you're ready. Okay. Your ship is ready to explore the galaxy. Once you are ready, click continue and start flying to other sectors. So there we go. We can open up the galaxy map here. This is the galaxy map. It shows your position, location, faction territories, and where you can find interesting things. Every square in this grid is a sector you can visit. So just a single square is a freaking sector. And there's quite a bit. Closer you get to the center over here, the more crazy things become. Let's go ahead and kind of right mouse click and drag ourselves down here. We can click on our sector here. We can learn all about it. It says it's controlled by the Nolemtivos. Also owned by Comcast, and 5 ships in here. There's a ton of asteroids, and we're located in here. So that's pretty cool. Also, there's going to be green flashy things. The green flashy things, if you hover over them, it says unknown energy signature. So that's something. We don't know what that could be. It just says that it's where you're receiving signals, maybe worth checking out. The blue radius around your location is the range of the hyperspace drive. You can jump to other sectors, but only within that range. And the color of the sector indicates the relationship between you and the faction controlling them. So green is good, blue is neutral, and red is bad. So here, we're all blue right now, so pretty much just a neutral faction. Once you visited a sector with something interesting, it will be marked automatically on the map. Now right-click a sector that is in range, and click enter the coordinates into the navigation computer, and that's how we're going to do jumping. So there's nothing, we don't have any like green things around us, so I'll just kind of, I'll just click on this sector. It says enter coordinates into navigation computer, so we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and escape. And now what's going to happen is our ship is going to start preparing calculations here. Oh, there we go. Looks like it has prepared its calculations. All we have to do is just press on the jump button, and the blue flashy light means that we have jumped to a new sector. So here we are in a new sector. Pretty cool. You successfully jumped. Yay. This is your hyperspace drive energy. After a jump, it's depleted, and you have to wait until it recharges before you can jump again. So that's kind of the little... That keeps you from just like, you know, rapid jumping all over the galaxy. This is your ship's energy usage. Some blocks of your ship generate energy, while others, like weapons, shields, engines, boosting, and the like, use up energy to work. This bar is rather empty. Your ship produces more energy than it can consume, which is not a bad thing. If it's rather full, your ship consumes nearly all the energy it can produce, or even more, which is more than likely a bad thing. So yes, there is an entire energy system to this game, and you kind of have to get used to it. And then stored energy. So this is like a battery over here. Well, it is a battery. It's stored in a battery, and it's drained during energy shortages. Once you have no more energy left in your battery, the ship systems begin to fail. Obviously, that's a bad thing. Go back into the galactic map. We want to go back to where we were. Right over here. So right-click, enter coordinates. Get out of this. We're going to wait here until our little guy is prepared. We can kind of move toward it. You can see it right over there. There it is. Jump route calculated. Let's go ahead and speed on off. Woohoo! And we are back in the old sector here. So there we go. We got Lil Guaze the Adventurer. That's great. Okay, I'm sure we can help each other out. If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask away. Can you give me some tips? Of course. The closer you get to the center of the galaxy, the better materials you'll find for your ship. You'll also be able to build energy generators or parts to protect your ship, like integrity blocks or even shield generators. The first thing you should do is find yourself some titanium. Iron is great to get yourself started, but titanium is lighter and can build better parts. Be wary of the no man's space around here. Yeah, we all know about no man's space. I hear that there's a pirate leader who terrorizes everyone that strays too far from the civilized sectors. So, just like in other games, there are, you know, bad guys that you're going to have to contend with in times. So I guess we can go find what's happening around here 200 years ago. Okay, so backstory here, guys. Cataclysmic catastrophe ripped the galaxy apart. It's the event. People don't know for sure, but legend has it that an insurmountable rig of torn hyperspace fabric appeared around the center of the galaxy. Lovely. And now our hyperspace engines can't pass it to get to the center, meaning it's cut off from the rest of the galaxy. Since the event, nobody has managed to get near the center of the galaxy. The worst part is the event also spawned hyperspace rifts throughout the galaxy, which makes navigation difficult. And then there's the, oh god, Zysatan? I don't know. Nobody knows who they are, and they don't answer any intercom calls. When you get too close to them, they start attacking. Great. They've been around since the event, and some people say they were who created it. But there's a bright side. Together with the event, a new metallic element called Avorion has appeared. Oh, very interesting. Where have I heard that name before? I've heard rumors that there's lots and lots of it. At the center, apparently, is the perfect element for building spaceships. It's robust in light, and energy properties are crazy, but so far no one has found much of it. I'm going to go change that. I'm going to fly to the center of the galaxy. I'm going to overcome the barrier, and then I'll mine all the Avorion I can to get rich. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. You know what? Here. Ooh. Have this as an upgrade for your ship. It allows you to scan for hidden sectors. You have to install it on your ship menu to get it to work, but only install upgrades into a real ship. It doesn't work on drones or fighters. The green blips on your galaxy map are sectors where you can find interesting stuff, and also a lot of things that your radar can't. Oh God, pirates are attacking the sector. Randomly generated events, people. I don't even have any, like, guns or anything. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's, I'm sure we can help each other out. If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask away. Goodbye. Oh, God. Epic music is starting to play. All right, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. No. Don't blow me up. Don't blow me up, bro. I just got this spaceship. It's not even paid off yet. Give me a damn break. I don't even have any weapons. Let's go toward the space station. Maybe the space station will help me out. If you saw, there were red blips over there. Oh, look at that. There's like a little runway over here on this space station. Kind of crazy. Anyway, folks, that's all I have time for right now. There's still, like I said, there's still a lot to this game. And congratulations, we finished the tutorial. Yay! And I'm going to go ahead and run into the space station because I'm really good at doing that. You can always restart the tutorial with this button. Very good. And you can buy or sell resources at a resource depot. So, like I said, this was just the very beginning. All that we did was make a sad little block. We did a little bit of mining, but there's so much more to do. We haven't even gotten, like, any weapons on our ship or anything like that. And that is something that we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to put more damn boosters on this ship, too, so that I can strafe a little bit faster. Look at our sad, sad strafing speed. Oh, Jesus, it's so slow. But maybe I'll leave that for next time. Guys, if you liked this game and want to see more of it, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Again, if you haven't tried it and creativity and exploration are kind of your thing, I would give it a shot. It's pretty neat. Again, the link for the game is in the description. Till the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.